Hi, this is Jenna Apgar, and today with the Business Growth Network Insiders, we had our meeting on Monday, and we were mostly discussing our unique selling propositions, our USPs, and our statement of values. Of course, my dog doesn't love me until there's a camera on. And most of y'all don't know what a USP or a statement of value is, much less have one. So it's a really critical component of building your business plan and your marketing plans. And so I really wanted to make sure we focused on having one before we moved forward. Go, dude. Sit. Thank you. So I have what is a really easy script that you can copy and create one really simply. You have one to participate. Yeah, stop. Sorry. Go, sit down, baby. Sit. Sit. There you go. Come on, sit down. Sit. Sit. You're such a pain. So, what is that statement? So, one, let's address what a unique selling proposition is. Because if you go on the internet, this will be the predominant one that you see everyone talking about. If you Google anything about business plans, it will tell you to include a unique selling proposition. I don't like using them at all because as a marketer, a unique selling proposition is all about you and your company, and it fails to integrate your client. So what ends up happening is you've talked all about yourself and you really haven't addressed the client's needs, and that's how you're going to sell yourself. That's how you're going to sell yourself in the business plan, how you're going to sell yourself in to your customers and your clients. So might as well start there. So for purposes of the business plan, you can make it a little bit more further out, a little bit more broader, but the idea is to keep it very specific. And then for each individual marketing campaign, you can make it zzz. So I would recommend having a statement of value, which I'm going to show you today, for your business. And then for every one of your campaigns and your products, you need an individual one as well that's really super specific. So first phrase in your unique selling proposition is the word my or our. So if you are a single person, you can say my. I'm always a big fan of starting with our. It sounds bigger, and I feel like it includes your client, which is important. You want to have them involved in your process. The second one is, what is your product or service? Product, service. Is that going to show up backwards? I bet it is. You can't write backwards. Anyways, your product or service. This is going to be a little bit more specific. The more that you can break this down, the better it's going to come across. I feel like I'm showing these all and it's all going to be backwards. Pretty positive it is. So after you discuss your product or service, so what specifically are you offering? Are you offering market strategy, business consulting? If business consulting, what kind? You need to make this a really clear statement that reaches out and grabs someone's attention. So work on that. The next one is going to be a word, enables. And you can play with that word a little bit, but to keep this simple, use the word enables. The next section is a very specific client or customer. So what would a very specific client? You're not going to just say client, you're not just going to say customer. It could be the small business owner. It could be lawyers with small firms, lawyers with big firms. It could be, let's see, Rayanne worked today with people who are in pain and suffering. So, and after you have described that very specific customer that we're talking to, we're going to add the words to experience. Again, you can kind of work with the word experience, but just use the word experience to get started. The next one, desired after effects. So this is what the client actually wants. Nobody wants pain medication. Nobody wants surgery. Nobody wants a marketing strategy. What they want is the desired after. I don't want tickets to Bora Bora. I want to be sitting on a beach with an umbrella drink in my hand, basking in the sun. So sell the after. So what is that desired after effect? So for Rayanne, her business is, more medical and treating some chronic pain issues more holistically. Her desired after effect is you're pain-free and you're able to freely move. If you are of a marketing strategy like myself, then you want more customers, more revenue, more efficient automation. So whatever that desired after is, put that in that space. Next word, write the word without. Not really hard, just the word without. And the last part of this is the negative. So a good example, again, going back to Rand's example, because we spoke a lot about hers and trying to work through her wording, which she has a kind of business that's kind of hard to describe. What is the negative? The negative might be, look at what your competitors, what is it people don't like, what your potential customers, what do they not like about your competitors? Maybe it's without months of physical therapy and thousands of dollars in bills. Maybe it's out without spending countless of hours creating your own marketing strategy, get it done wrong, and spending lots of money in the process. So whatever the negative is, whatever people don't want, your clients want the desired after effect. What is the negative they don't want? So once you put all those together, it becomes a very, very simple sentence. My product name, well, mine, my or our product name enables specific customer to experience the desired after effect without the negative we don't want. So right now, really simple. You have the entire statement, and that is it. Just get something down on paper. Get the process started. You can always tweak and change it up, but get something on paper you can start working with. And know that this is something that should be really exciting to you. This is a statement that should like jump out at you and make you want to purchase yourself. That it should excite you to get out of bed. It goes back to that why statement. Why do you fall out of bed? This statement should be so important to you that it makes you want to jump out of bed. This statement should be so specific and so energizing that it makes your customers, clients want to buy. So take your time on it. If you have any questions, ask below, and David and I will work on them. And also the team. Like, I think the best part of working the groups on Monday with the other Beijing Insiders is everyone can start to collaborate, and if you don't understand something or you're having wording problems, that everyone can start bouncing it off one another and contributing. Be like, that sounds mostly good, but this part of the word doesn't make sense to me. So if you can make it on Mondays, jump in on Make It on Mondays, and if you can't, I'll try to keep videos or provide you, just ask questions and we'll get them answered. So have questions, drop them below. Other than that, have a good day.